This is the DeFi download at Permissionless 2022, brought to you by Bancor. I'm joined here by Preston Van Loon from Cryptex and Prysmatic Labs. So Preston, thanks for joining me. I'm curious if you can kind of walk us through what's been the journey at Prysmatic? What exactly do you all build? And what's been your perspective sort of building for Ethereum 2.0 over the last few years?
Yeah, great question. Prysmatic Labs, we're an independent group of developers. We see a need for Ethereum to scale and improve. And it's a collaborative effort, right? There's the Ethereum Foundation, which runs research, and they help guide with the Ethereum core development, but it's really independent developers and the community that's building it out. So Prysmatic Labs was really the first ETH2 team when it was ETH2. We build the core infrastructure for the next iterations of Ethereum. So that's including the switch from proof of work to proof of stake, data sharding, and other exciting improvements in the core protocol.
Can you remind me how many Ethereum, or let's say ETH 2.0 clients are there? And then maybe kind of walk us through what does that client diversity mean? There's been a shift recently, which is, I think it's a favorable situation, but yeah, if you can talk me through that.
Yeah, one of the steps that Ethereum took early on for resiliency was to have multiple implementations of the same specification. With Bitcoin, you really have the Bitcoin core client, and that's really the specification, the client everyone uses. With Ethereum, we have options, right? So if there's an issue with any particular client, we have an immediate alternative. And hopefully, if the network is diverse enough so that the users impacted by that software are a small portion of the network, the liveness continues. So the same ethos came through with ETH2 and building out the next clients. We said, okay, if we have multiple solutions, especially the proof of stake when there's finality, we want to make sure that there's a very diverse group of options to de-risk any kind of potential bugs that threaten liveness of Ethereum.
And then, everyone's excited for the merge to happen hopefully here in a few months or sometime in 2022, but what else has to happen before the merge?
Yeah, the merge, so the code is done for the most part, right? We have the specification, it all makes sense, it works in the happy path, right? When you're in a vacuum, everything works perfectly. Yeah. The issue is how do we build confidence in these chaotic environments where there's entropy you can't control? That's the nature of blockchains. You just no idea what's going on. You have no idea if it's a dog on the internet talking to you, sending transactions. So there's a lot of testing involved, right? So we've been doing small test nets, semi-private test nets. We've done shadow forks, which means to basically take the mainnet Ethereum and branch off of it into another branch and just keep following along and then try to merge that together. So it's really good simulation of merging mainnet. The next things we'll do are start merging some of the public testnets. So Robstein, Gorley, some of these other ones. Once we've done that in practice in the chaotic environment several times, we'll have really high confidence that all of the code paths have been tested very well, things are working, and we're ready to go. That's really it. We're just in the testing phase at this point.
And then lastly, whether I'm a DeFi user, an NFT collector, I simply hold ETH on Ethereum L1. Let's say I go to sleep and the merge happens and I wake up in the morning, what do I need to know? Or I guess what can I expect at a high level?
Yeah, so the merge of Ethereum is really this transition from proof of work to proof of stake. As an end user, you're not really going to feel much of a difference.
Right.
You don't have to upgrade your wallet. You don't have to move your tokens. You don't get issued anything. Nothing really happens. Really, the key thing you might notice is over the long term is that the overall issuance of Ethereum trends more towards deflationary. So we've been burning fees for some time with EIP 1559. but we're still paying out miners block rewards. With the
Right.
switch of proof of work to proof of stake, those block rewards come way down because the amount of cost with producing a block is so much lower. We can still get the same security, but paying much less for it.
Yeah. No, it's good news.
Yeah.
That's the answer I think we all want to hear
Yeah.
is I just want to wake up and continue to use all the different applications I use. Well,
Yeah.
Preston, so good to see you. Like we all appreciate the hard work you guys have
Thank
done
you.
over the years.
Thank
and
you.
dude, congrats. Like we're like super close. So really excited to see the merge finally happen.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we've been, working on this effort for many years. Prysmatic's 4.5 years old already,
Right.
which is crazy. It certainly had its fair share of delays, right? That's the thing, but it's finally happening, and we're super excited. It's just a great time to be building and working in this space.
Dude, you're proof of there's this. I don't know if I made it up or if I heard it somewhere, but I was saying to a friend, superheroes, they don't wear capes, they code in Solidity. So we appreciate again all you guys do.
Thank you.
So thanks so much.